Okay, guys, I thought this one would be a lot of fun and is perfectly apropos with WrestleMania just around the corner. This is from Wrestling Flashbacks channel, and it's worst WWE WrestleMania botches and bloopers. This should be some fun to check out and break down and everything. Longer video, so I'll split it in half, and let's take a look and see what we got here. This should be fun. I am hyped for this WrestleMania. I don't know. I know I stopped before we even saw anything, but I don't know about you guys, but this one is really, really shaping up. I'm anxious.
Let's go to plan. Sure, it can be the biggest and best show of the year, but there's still going to be botches, mistakes, and all kinds of blunders. For this video, we're focusing on stuff that wasn't meant to happen at the show of shows.
That Undertaker dive, that makes me cringe every time. Holy crap, that could have been so bad. Could have robbed us of a lot of the career of one of the greatest ever.
Look at WrestleMania gone wrong. First, we'll look at times when wrestlers didn't quite get all of it. We're referring to moves.
Yeah, Yokozuna was good, but that one missed a little.
Where only partial or no contact was made at all. Often, the person on the receiving end comes off looking worse since they have to sell. For
good landing, but that's scary being up there and knowing you're gonna miss.
Right there. And he misses the hook by about that much, and it's on camera.
Yeah, he threw it about a foot over his head. I do remember that one. That was hyped really well too. That whole thing. That was one, right? Wasn't it one when we did the whole Rock and Wrestling Connection and all that with Mr. T? Oh, a little bit out of sync there. I mean, Bossman did the right thing. He bumped out when the contact was made. You can't ignore the fact you got hit with the drop kick. It's just that the boys weren't in sync and delivering.
Oh, look at this power move. Well, he tried one anyway.
Excuse me, that was good. Gorilla, well, it was going to be a power move. At one point, I swear it was going to be. Oh, Perry, little overshoot. Yeah, that one, that's a little more understandable. You're bringing, it's tough enough that the guys have to do all this physicality, all these spectacular moves and everything in real time in front of a live audience, but now you're bringing a vehicle into it too and wanting it to go perfect. That was just a bad camera angle. Now look at this. There's a cameraman right here. I'm going to say that was a director's fault. They should have gone to that camera. If they go to that camera, it still could have looked great. You wouldn't be able to tell how much contact was made. All right, well, we're willing to suspend disbelief a little bit. Your head hit the mat, sure. What was a miss on Shelton's? Hold on. I mean, the guys got Shelton Benjamin, man. It's the stuff he's done over the years. Yeah. The thing about that is, if you're watching that one live, just because of all that was going on and the height and everything, it's still going to look good on TV, where you can see exactly the finer details. Yeah, not so much. Boy, that's scary. You see Triple H get right over to him to check on him. That's scary stuff there.
Switched by Becky. Oh, Sasha. Whoa, went for a double sunset. Here's a cover and a kick out.
That was actually not a bad save, if you think about it. Because watch, I mean, when it's Sasha up on top, right? On top. Yeah, when she misses, okay, that could have screwed. That part missed, but then this is a good save by Becky. Throw her anyway and get caught while you throw her. That was actually a good save. She did a good job on that. Why do I keep saying That's annoying.
Natural selection up to the top rope, going for the moonsault. Didn't
Happens. Just placement was off a little bit. Go for the pin. What the hell?
Oh, to the cover, shoulders down. Oh.
Maven is renowned
That one
for
didn't
having one
hit,
of the
but
best
it
drop kicks in the business.
they still made it look good. Yeah, Maven did have great drop kicks.
But the tough enough winner was
That Maven could get some height on some drop kicks. I think I've got a picture or two of me throwing drop kicks. They were usually about chest level.
chewed out by Vince McMahon after completely missing the maneuver at WrestleMania 18.
Oh, yeah.
Vince gave me an earful the moment I came back through the curtain. He didn't stand up.
Hold on, I want to see what he has to say, but Dustin moved the can a little bit on him too, didn't he, or didn't he? Maybe not. I might have.
WrestleMania 18.
I might have seen it wrong. He did a little bit. The thing is, when you got to move like that, and trust me, I'm not dumping on Dustin at all. He's amazing. It just, you want to give the guy a solid, steady target. Just like if you're going to take a chair shot or something, keep your head still, let him see where it is. He did move it a little, so.
Vince gave me an earful the moment I came
he did move it
back through the curtain. He didn't stand up. He just yelled at me from a seated position.
Mick Foley's the
yeah, I can imagine you really wouldn't want to have to go into the back after that happened with Vince around.
Looks devastating when pulled off correctly. However, at WrestleMania 2000, Mick had put on a few pounds since he'd only just retired the previous month.
Excuse
meaning
me.
His elbow drop somewhat missed the mark.
Oh. Oh, wow. The thing is about that, again, taking the edge of that table, holy shit. That could have been really bad.
I think I'm gonna make it to Disneyland tomorrow.
Next, we'll look at
Boy, Mick. Give the opposite of that legendary Super Bowl commercial or what is it, promo that they have to do after winning the Super Bowl. Mick could have just gone and said, I'm not going to Disneyland.
moves that got all of it and a little bit more. These are instances where the wrestlers really felt the brunt of the impact, courtesy of some hard hits and
Oof.
vicious landings.
Oh, those are stiff. Oh, that was some snug elbows right there. That looked perfectly clean and nice. Well, that landing looked a little bit awkward or something, but the clothesline was fine. He basically pushed him over backwards, which is what he's supposed to do.
Outside, everything's calm, but inside there's chaos. Belly to belly throw, and Roman hit hard.
Good too. Wow, that was good protection. Who was involved in that? I couldn't see all the faces, you guys. Who was holding up for the suplex? Is that Drew? He did a phenomenal job. I think we might have even seen this one before, did we? This clip? But what a great job of protecting. He took him right with him till he knew he could get that head turn. That's impressive. That's nice looking out right there.
Wow, that hurt. We know about Sheamus. He's not only a submission expert.
He's not experienced.
Watch this. Oh my lord.
Oh, that connect. Oh, that was actually connected. Oh, actually, on the replay, I don't think it hit as hard as it looked initially, but it hit plenty hard enough.
Off the second row.
Ooh, yeah.
Kick that would catch right off.
Yeah, popped his lip or his
Version of a
mouth.
drop kick. Watch the heel.
Oh, we've seen this before. Yeah, yeah. That sucks.
His spine makes contact with the turnbuckle, and now
That's a little off. That's not one of the worst things you'll ever take.
Oh, my God. Charlotte Flair. I mean,
Just got clear. Ooh, she might have scraped her face up, but at least she didn't break her neck. Ooh, wow.
Finn Balor needed 14
Yikes.
staples in his head after Edge bounced the ladder off the Irishman's skull at WrestleMania 39.
Remember that one, yep.
God almighty.
Similarly, Dean Ambrose needed some staples.
And I remember that
After
ladder
Edge
shot.
bounced the ladder off the Irishman's skull at WrestleMania
I think he just
39.
Finn really didn't get enough. Yeah, he just didn't get his hands up in time, basically. Because, I mean, Edge threw it the way you're supposed to. He threw it, flat with the stairs at him and everything. He just didn't get his hands up in time.
Similarly, Dean Ambrose needed some staples in his head after being powerbombed through a ladder at WrestleMania 31.
Freaking ladders. Yeah.
Now,
So I've always said those ladders, that's a tough bump. There's so much can go wrong with those.
we're going to look at some more severe injuries.
Especially as we've been talking. Yes, it's been said, it's been told, and I think I've even seen it, where sometimes the ladders are wooden and painted silver. But most of what I've seen, they break like they're, I'm sure it's soft aluminum, but aluminum. And that's still going to leave some nasty gashes.
Landed on the back of my head. And I broke my neck again.
Poor Kurt. And that one looked like just one of those things too. Because it looked like everything was in place. Yeah, and Kurt just didn't get over enough. That's a tough move to pull off though, because you're comboing moves together, and that just sucks.
Broke my neck again.
Oh, there was a head snap. Yeah, that was a horrific head snap, and like I said, guys, nothing concusses you faster than a vicious head snap.
Son of a bitch. They gotta clean my arm out, dig the pieces of glass out of my arm.
At WrestleMania 39,
You gotta love that nonchalant reaction though. Son of a bitch.
McMahon tore his quad almost immediately.
Yeah, that was too bad. Well, we have seen this one before.
To finish the rest of the match,
Yeah, they do a phenomenal
just a
job
year
of covering
prior,
up.
Boomer's
I was really
WrestleMania
impressed.
Also ended with a torn quad.
Yep.
Looking right at Jay's brother
Yeah.
Jimmy, and Jimmy's caught as well. Oh, they got it down too much. And then
That one makes me a little sick to my stomach every time I watch the replay. I feel for the guy.
Boog's knee.
Taz was concussed early
You
on
see
at
that?
WrestleMania 17.
You can just see it
Since it was a short
pop
bout
apart.
with multiple wrestlers involved, the injury didn't destroy the match.
He's in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Velocity by Taz. They threw Taz like a...
The Undertaker's concussion at WrestleMania 30 caused him to collapse as soon as he got through the curtain. To this day, Taker has no memory of his match with...
Yeah, well, I've got a lot of matches like that. What I've always wondered, is that where the concussion came? I know he had the concussion after that match. Is that where it happened? What they just showed? I never knew that.
Undertaker's concussion at WrestleMania...
Oh, yeah, you can't see his head, but certainly looks like that awkward angle would have done it, huh?
As soon as he got through the curtain. To this day,
Oh,
Taker
that
has no memory
sucks.
of his match with Brock Lesnar.
Oh, look out, Brock Lesnar. Get him.
Yeah.
Undertaker.
I
Yeah.
got hurt so bad. I don't even remember that match. So today I don't remember it.
It's sad but true. I've got a lot of matches I remember only from those rare instances where I have video, or more often guys have filled me in on what happened.
Highlight some mic mishaps, starting with the wresters.
The
Excuse me.
The narcissist Lex Luger. I'm gonna go do it right now. I've had it.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
Big Daddy.
Attaboy, Kurt.
That's hold on to this belt. Let me tell you something, Shawn Michaels.
That was a little stunt, wasn't it?
I'm the shit, I'm telling you.
I'm the shit, I'm telling you. Big deal on that one. But you gotta have fun. If you're getting that tongue tied, just have some fun with it. I think it's better to make a joke at your own expense than it is to ignore it.
I will break your ass in half, you little shithead.
I apologize.
That's not that big a feat, Bob. It's already cracked. Ha! Oh, that's real humor.
Ladies and gentlemen, for that remark. That was a very classless remark.
Here at the Silverdome, and everybody that's watching the WWE Network is
Yeah.
awesome to be right here in the MetLife Center, brother.
WrestleMania
The Hulkster needed to write down the names of the houses he was playing
is typically the longest show of the year,
on his palm or something.
so the announce team have to try and be on point for 4, sometimes 5 hours. This isn't always possible, meaning there's gonna be slip-ups.
Oh,
something
sure.
Michael Cole knows all too well.
Take a look now at this tremendous choke slam through those steel stairs.
Hell, I spend hours and hours a day making videos. I'm not going to edit out every time I slip up, so you guys see stuff like that all the time. Especially, I mean, for the wrestling channel here, I know a lot of you just enjoy this stuff with me, but there's a number of you that are here as well as Spaz Boys Comedy, maybe even the Goosh as well. So, yeah, you see, I stumble on the regular. Yeah. Well, that's got to be easy to forget in the moment to mix up move names. That's got to be real easy. Yeah, all that's understandable.
There's the STF, Michael. Who would have ever thought we'd see Degeneration X and the New Age Outlaws in the same ring? Alexa Bliss turning.
Yeah. Well, who would have thought?
This wheel of this Jack in a Box like structure is no way.
That's the box like structure.
Kick out by Sasha. No. Here is her winner. She won.
Cole famously spoiled the result of the WrestleMania 15 main event prior to the match by announcing that the new WWF champion would appear on the Home Shopping Network.
We heard, we saw this clip before.
From the new WWF champion, you'll have a chance to buy some exclusive merchandise.
Good old
Oh man, that one's brutal. How did Vince's head not explode? I mean, I'm surprised. I'm surprised he survived that one altogether. Yikes!
JR has also been prone to a mistake on the grandest stage of them all.
The talk up shows great strength. Pulls out winning and a fallaway slam. European title on the line.
Again,
The Intercontinental title, excuse me. Sean.
misstating a title or a move is, again, with all you're doing and all you got going on, that's easy.
McMahon. Oh boy, here it come down. Crippler crossface.
That one's funny just because, yeah, it's the crippler crossface, the submission move, as opposed to leaping off the top rope and slamming your head into somebody.
But obviously, Cole and JR aren't alone, as many of their broadcast partners have had plenty of WrestleMania bloopers.
Brutus the Buck, take a look at this. Brutus, this is incredible. What a package.
Brutus should have stopped what he was doing. So, well, thank you, Gene. What are you doing later?
Hanging from the rafters. We're rafters. They have columns and they're hanging from the columns.
I'm asking you a question. Who did Hitman beat at WrestleMania 8?
The British Bulldog.
What?
Right? Wrong.
And down goes Steve Austin. No, down goes Savio Vega.
Beg your pardon.
For those 4-on-1 Spirit Squad matches that Shane was forced to endure.
Luke Harper has suplexed Cody Rhodes Stardust off the top of the ladder and just power bombed Luke Harper.
So sad he's gone too. What a great dude. Phenomenal dude.
Pinfall has to happen in the ring. Either the submission or pinfall.
Action is coming tonight
Here
here on the kickoff show. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. We're going to have a women's battle royal.
It's like his batteries were just running low or something, or actually maybe the batteries were too juiced up.
The arm of Zack Ryder, Dash Wilder.
Yeah, quite the hybrid athlete.
That's good. Quite the hybrid athlete. That's good.
Has been eliminated. No, I believe that was an error by our...
I think we're going to see new champions. Kevin Owens and who else? It's been a long show.
Hey, Booker, I can completely sympathize, pal.
And the wrestlers that have messed up at Mania.
And listen, Booker's probably been hit in the head even more times than I have, so give us guys a little bit of a break here if we blank on a name here or there. And that's what, with the post-concussion, I told you guys that before, it's nouns. I don't know why specifically, but it's names. Events, different things that have happened. Typically, the memory is right there. Remembering names, even my own, sometimes tricky. We'll finish this soon. This is good.